Hey, what's up? This is Bodycam Confessions, and today we are doing the same as we always do. We're watching some crazy nutcases do their thing on Bodycam. So this one should be interesting. So let's get straight to it.
Bodycam Confessions, raw and real. Every moment, every scar we feel, it's the truth.
6-year-old boy is mauled in a vicious Pitbull attack. While his family attempts to hide the terrible truth, an unexpected discovery unravels one of the most sinister crimes the county has ever seen.
If I had seen that, I would have lost my mind.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. It's Saturday afternoon when Ashland County dispatchers in Savannah, Ohio, receive the distressing 911 call.
911, the location of your emergency?
My stepson just got bit in the throat or the side of the neck by a dog. It's bad. Yeah.
All right.
I'm on his neck and his ear. Put pressure on it.
Okay, cool.
Don't let up. Keep pressure on it.
What kind of dog is it?
I wanted to make
It's
sure
a Pitbull. I'm EMT, so I'm kind of doing the best I can.
Damn. Getting bit by a pit bull in the neck, that's the last dog you ever want to get bit by.
That's what I got right now, man.
How old is he?
6.
Baby, look at me. I cannot let go.
We're keeping them alert.
Is the dog still there?
Yes, the owner has a hold of him currently.
Did you say that the patient, he's not alert anymore?
He is.
He's still alert?
He is gurgling.
Gurgling?
So, most of the time when you watch these things and then you see something like this, it ends up not being the actual story, right? So, there's about a 90% chance that this is going to go another way. The pit bull has nothing to do with this. Who knows? You know how these body cam footage are. But as far as the pit bull goes, I always tell people they're great dogs. They're even good family dogs. They're actually really sweet dogs. The problem is when they decide not to be sweet anymore, that's the last dog you want to have do that to you. Okay? I know personally, I've known someone in my life. My friend's girlfriend got her face completely ripped off by a pit bull and was never the same again. So I'm telling you right now, I know a lot of people stick up for pit bulls. Just know what kind of dog you're owning.
Yep. I want to say the lastration. You can see the damn near the bone. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. No, the dog's not on you. You're good, bro. Go inside. Easy, carry on.
He's on their way.
No.
This thing hasn't even started yet, and I'm already distraught. The way she's explaining that you can see the bone, I'm picturing this kid's neck just filleted open. It's
way of
awful.
knowing when an ambulance will arrive, they make the split-second decision to transport the child themselves and meet emergency responders along the way.
You're okay. We're more worried about your neck, buddy.
Ready?
Yes. I will take the drop and I will get in there. I need to hold this on your neck very firmly. My hands.
Look at me, baby.
Is he, bleeding through the...
You can see a little bit of tendon. It's through the... Hang on.
Don't worry, I got it.
Hang on. I guess we're heading towards the Ashland Hospital now.
No. We're going to the fire station. Right, that's where we're going.
I guess the fire station?
Yeah, we're going to the fire station in Savannah. That's where we're going.
I hear them.
Are you guys going to station, or do you want them to meet you at the
No,
post
they
office?
should see us. They should see us.
Carrying the 6-year-old boy in their arms, two frantic adults flag down a responding deputy. Together, they begin a desperate attempt to save the child's life.
Hey, buddy, do you know your... Oh, holy sorry. Holy guys.
I know.
How old are you? 6.
You're not getting sleepy, are you?
That's a tough kid. That's a tough kid, man. That's sad. And I got children, and I can't even imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're wide awake on me? Yeah?
Keep those eyes open. You're doing good, man. I'm
You are
really
a
proud of you.
You are a trooper, dude.
Dude, no joke. Does he have any cuts on his left side?
Yes, smaller. They're smaller.
Okay.
These ones are the
Can you
worst.
just take some steps back for me, okay? Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're good. We got EMS right here. Thank you.
Hey guys, we got some severe lacerations on the right neck, small on the
The left side's the most severe. Left side's more severe.
Just getting in the truck. Okay. I'm just trying to maintain pressure on that right side. Your eyes open, okay, buddy?
Your eyes open, baby. You're okay. Hey, guess what? You get to ride in the ambulance, dude.
That is pretty
How cool is that?
Hey, I gotta let go of his right side.
Yeah, ready? Go.
See, and this is one thing I think EMS cops, they don't get enough credit for us. You see how they're really just trying to lift his spirits. They realize this is not a normal thing. I mean, if your neck's completely ripped open like this, you could hear his reaction when he saw it. He was like, oh my God. So if it's as bad as they're making it sound, and this kid's like literally on the brink of death, they're doing their best to bring his spirits up because this is a tough kid.
Hey, grab your shirt.
Oh, you're okay, bud. You're so tough, man.
I'll text you all the information. I'll text you everything.
With the child secured in the ambulance, the deputy takes a brief moment to confirm the identities of the two adults and gather urgent information.
So, real quick, can I just get your driver's license? What's your relation to the whole scene?
Come.
I'm his mom's boyfriend.
Mom's boyfriend, okay. And your dad, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You're good. You're with him. Okay. Here's the deal. I'm gonna keep you for a little bit because I have to get some kind of information. We'll get you over there at some point, okay? But
Well, I know his mom's at the house
Okay.
trying to, she's freaking
okay, so
out
she's
right
at the
now.
house right now.
Yes.
Does she have the dog with her?
No, her uncle took him somewhere we don't know.
You don't know. Okay,
No.
so he just took the dog and took off. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna follow you to the house, okay?
Okay.
That's where you're going.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow you to the house, okay?
Dylan, who has identified himself as the boy's father,
So I don't know why I'm getting sketchy vibes. It seems like this Dylan dude's kind of trying to get away from the cop. And, you know, in a situation like this, you wouldn't be doing that, right? You would be trying to get help. So
accompanies him to the hospital. The deputy then follows 29-year-old Taylor Desiree Marvin Brown back to the residence where the attack took place.
Where's my phone and where's my kid?
Hey. Hello. Hey, I'm Deputy Derry. You're the mom?
The child's mother, 28-year-old Angelina Williams, gives no response.
You okay? Well, I mean, I obviously know, but I mean, you looked a little lost there. You okay? Struggling. I get it.
I feel like it's all my fault.
Okay. Tell you what. Here, let's have a seat, okay? I'm not gonna make you stand up for any of this, okay? So,
I mean, and I'm not going to point any fingers at this point because, like I said, if you own a pit bull, you could just be hanging out one day at home and your pit bull decides to attack your child. There's really nothing you can do about that. You're not going to stop him. It just is what it is. So, without knowing details, you know.
you said you feel like it's your fault. What was going on?
I wasn't. They were out here picking up trash.
Okay. Like in the yard or the... Okay.
Stray dog got loose.
Stray dog? Okay, so it's not your dog? Okay. Like a neighborhood dog? You guys seen it around before or something? You don't even know? Okay. So stray dog got loose. You guys like trying to hang on to it or something? Or was
We
it
were
just...
trying to, so my son was having a fit, must have hit his face.
Okay.
Now, I guess that might be what we're looking into here. That's not your dog? You're saying this is a stray dog?
Bleeding, and the dog went right for him.
Your kid hit the dog in the face or the dog hit...
My son has autism,
Okay.
and he was having
She's not even crying.
a meltdown, and he must have ended up throwing himself to the ground, must have hit his face.
Okay, and there's blood, and then the dog went for him. Okay. Why did you say you think that's your fault?
My kid, my responsibility was to protect him.
I get that. That's hey, that's not your, like, I know it's your...
Now, I'm sure everyone can see for themselves, but these are tweakers, okay? You can see Mom over there in the blue shirt and her. I tell people all the time, it takes me 2 seconds to know a tweaker when I see
responsibility, but that's not your fault, okay?
Though the deputy's compassion seems well placed, the disturbing revelations to come will soon change his tone entirely. For now, his attention turns to the child's grandmother, who's covered in blood.
Wow.
Do you want me to get you, like, some hand sanitizer, something to clean up? So...
I washed it up. It keeps bleeding.
Are you bleeding?
I had my hands in the dog's mouth trying to get
Trying to-
off my
okay.
grandson.
Do you want to have a seat, okay? And someone already took the dog, so the dog's not here. Do you want someone to come check that out?
No.
We don't
No.
know the dog.
It
You don't
might
know
be
the dog? Okay.
broken.
See, she's being real adamant about we don't know the dog. I don't think she realizes that the other dude told the cop already that they took the dog away, but they didn't claim it wasn't their dog.
Might be
So,
broken.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Let's have someone just come look at it, okay?
Medics are called to examine her hand. Meanwhile, Taylor speaks with a deputy in private, sharing horrific details about the attack that raise new suspicions.
I got blood on my face at all. Am I good? Good. I can just taste it, that's why.
Nothing on your face, but you got some on your arms,
That's probably-
obviously your pants,
Yeah.
legs.
I rubbed my mouth.
So was anybody around when this happened, or did they see it happen?
Well, he started licking them, and then next thing you know, he falls to the floor, you know, because the dog's a pit bull. Sweet dog. Never done this before, as far as I know. And then we were yelling for Bobby as soon as he grabbed on, calling for her uncle. He came running in. It was just 4 adults trying to get one big dog.
so I believe, like I said, the dog could be a nice dog, but like the dog that I know that attacked the girl that I know and ripped her face off was a very nice dog, and it did the same thing. It licked her twice and then ripped her face off. So it came up friendly. She knew the dog very well too, so to this day, no one really knows why.
Off of,
Was it the right side of the neck or left side? Both.
yeah, it's.
So do you get them like
through
right
and through.
here?
I want to say like this
Okay.
around the throat because I didn't see any lacerations to like his trachea and everything. Mainly lacerations to the side of his neck near like his carotid. I'm very surprised that dog missed his carotid.
All right.
But it's like through and through, like pieces of skin.
Taylor's statements about the dog being sweet and having never done this before contradict Angelina, who insists the animal was an unknown stray. But this isn't the only.
There you go. See, we knew that's where this was going. Like, she's gonna pretend like they don't know the dog, so they don't have any responsibility for it. And he's like, "Oh, it's a sweet dog, you know. So it's never done this."
Detail that doesn't line up. And
Got to get your story straight.
Angelina told one deputy the attack happened somewhere in the yard.
I just know where they were yelling from.
That's fair. So you just know it's somewhere back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, by Taylor's account, the attack took place inside.
So who all was in the house when this happened? You, obviously.
My girlfriend, who is his mom,
Okay.
that's her mom. And the guy who owns the house is her Uncle Bobby.
So he was in there as well?
See, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Now I know they're lying, and I know they're being scumbags, and it just pisses me
Yes.
off.
With their stories failing to align, it seems clear that someone is hiding the truth. As the rain drives them onto the porch, the boy's 7-year-old sister asks about her brother.
And my boyfriend's name is...
That's a needle.
Today?
Yeah, it's
Like now?
Yeah. I saw it. He's a pretty brave dude.
Is he okay though?
I think he'll be okay.
Wait.
I just talked to Daddy. He's okay.
So who was the owner of the dog, or who has the dog?
We don't know. We don't know the dog.
Who called 911?
I think
I don't know who called 911.
Okay.
that was
I know.
I was holding the dog.
that was cool.
I was on top of it.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Though the adults constantly interrupt her, the young girl will soon have the chance to speak openly with deputies. For now, her mother Angelina grows increasingly nervous.
I'm starting to get real uncomfortable. I have PTSD
Why do you feel uncomfortable, ma'am?
because I have PTSD and there's too many of you and I don't know a single one of you.
Well, this is an emergency situation, so generally there's going to be a lot of people around.
After giving
All right. Well, she knows she's busted. She's gonna be rotting in a box for a while, so she can get the attitude all she wants now. She knows she's going away. You've been caught, so now you're going to shut down.
Angelina and Taylor a moment to collect themselves, they call the deputy over again, ready to explain why they believe Angelina should be allowed to leave.
The guy that went with them isn't his biological dad. He has no choice to make medical decisions. She has to be there.
Okay. Well, I can tell you they're starting life flight as a precaution.
Then we need to go.
Yeah, then he can't be making medical decisions for my kid.
That is
It
illegal.
wouldn't be.
He has no
Just
legal right
calm
to
down.
my son. No.
Calm down.
Because I'm pretty much being
Let me
held.
explain something to you. In an emergency situation, you know,
He is not a relative.
Tweakers are the worst because they think they know what they're talking about, and they don't. And then they just talk because they're high. So it's...
can I explain this?
But you're wrong. Medical decisions have to be made by a family member.
In
not
an
a
emergency situation,
He's making. I'm not. No.
in an emergency situation, the squad, members of the squad, can make a decision
Doctors
if
still
necessary.
need a biological family member present.
You can sit here and argue with me all day about it.
I
And
thought
if
that
you
was the
need to go
kid's
be at the
biological
trial,
father.
We can, you know, interview and all that at a later time. I never said I was following you, ma'am, and I am not traumatized.
So this whole trauma, like I'm triggered, I have trauma, I have PTSD. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I bet if I walked around and talked to every single person in the United States in 2025, I bet more than half of them say they have some kind of trauma, you know, and they need a safe space.
You're doing that on your own.
Angelina heads for the backyard, but their conversation is far from over. Meanwhile, the deputy continues to question Taylor.
2 quick questions. Who is the owner of the property?
All I know is Bob. I don't know how to pronounce his last
And
name.
that's someone's uncle. Whose uncle is it?
It's
Your uncle?
mom's.
It's Angel.
That's my
Okay.
like.
Her mom.
So.
Okay.
That's
So
my
grandma's
white
brother. Okay. Perfect.
That's
Thank you.
my white uncle.
The little girl's the only one's going to be honest here. So we'll find out from her what happened.
Okay.
And my
Where's mom at?
in the back.
Mom went to the back?
She doesn't want you to fight.
As the deputy heads to the backyard, he's joined on speakerphone by the county dog warden, who listens in.
Hey, Mom, I need to talk to you real quick. I know, but I gotta talk to you.
For what?
So here's the deal. The dog warden, look, the dog warden's gonna have to come out. So we got.
These dogs have. You're not.
I'm not saying anything about these dogs. I'm saying if the dog doesn't show up, though, someone's gonna end up going to jail.
I don't have the dog. It's a stray dog.
But your uncle does.
Her uncle took him somewhere we don't know.
I don't know what you're.
So where'd Bobby go?
I don't know. Is my.
Oh, you got caught. You going to get an attitude now? Just lock her up. She's trash. Get her out of here.
Uncle, do you question your elders? Probably not.
I mean, if they're at my house.
No. I
Okay.
have kids.
Okay, so Bobby showed up, took the dog, and disappeared.
He's not allowed to take his dog anywhere?
So it's Bobby's dog.
No.
So-
I think
Stray dog. That's called.
Yep.
Write her a summons for.
No, it's a stray dog. They've never seen it before. It didn't exist. It's not the uncle's dog. It's not her dog. It's no one's dog. It's just a random dog that showed up out of nowhere.
Obstruction.
After catching the lie, the deputy returns to Taylor to see who else is hiding the truth.
Hey, Taylor. So whose dog is it? You be honest, because it's about to get bad. Be honest. I'm giving you a chance. Be honest.
Her uncle's dog.
Okay. So good news, you're not getting a summons for falsification. Bad news is she is, because she didn't want to tell the truth.
When the dog warden arrives, he reminds Angelina that he is a sworn officer of the law and delivers a sharp warning about lying to them again.
I need to know a couple things. I need to know the dog's whereabouts now.
We don't know.
That's not gonna.
We can't.
Drugs are bad, kids. Stay away from drugs, okay? This is what your life's going to end up like. You're going to live in a house like that. You know, because we can all live in a little shack. We can have not so much money. We can not have a very big house. That's totally fine. But look how they take care of it, right? You can see this isn't exactly the cleanest place to be.
We don't know.
Yeah, but I heard you on the phone with him. Where did he say the dog was?
What? I don't know what else to do instead of try to start talking about his mental health issues. My uncle is liable to in the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
With this dog.
Very attached to this.
This is why we're trying to tell you we don't know.
We don't
Can
know.
you call him for me?
I don't
And
have
he's
any.
not going to tell us. It's what we
tried.
keep trying to tell
I've
you.
only been with her for like 4 months.
We're talking about
Okay.
somebody
My
who is
brother.
autistic, homicidal,
Yeah.
depressed.
Well,
This is what you're discussing with
well,
me now.
you were on the phone with him, I understand.
I wasn't, no.
He won't talk to us.
Who was on the phone with him?
I wasn't.
Well, then,
I was talking.
who are you on the phone with in the backyard then?
Please don't.
I'm not going to lie to you. The kid's aunt, the person that they live with full time,
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
In
we
New
had to
York.
call her and let her know too.
which I'm legally obligated to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Deputies learned that Angelina has no legal custody of either child. It remains unclear whether their biological father is known or was contacted following the incident.
Those poor kids, man. I always feel bad for kids that got to grow up with people like this, man. That's why, man. I'm like, I don't think everyone should be able to have kids, man. Look at this. Like, imagine growing up with those as your parents.
What is clear, however, is that both children live in New York with their adoptive guardian and were only in Ohio for a short visit.
Wow.
Angelina and her children were staying with Bobby temporarily while they were in town.
Yeah, here's the deal. So, Taylor, you were honest with me. You told the truth from front. Grandma, you told the truth. Angela, you didn't. All right. So here's the deal. I'm gonna cut you a summons. I know. I get you're trying to protect family. I get that.
I
But-
wasn't even really sure what really happened.
Yeah.
I know,
there.
but you knew for a fact it wasn't.
We knew you were lying. You had an attitude a second ago. You were real cocky a little bit ago, and you didn't want to say nothing. Now that you know you're about to go to jail, you're going to change your tune. And you're like, I just didn't know. Well, you were real cocky about a little bit ago, so I'm not sure why you're so modest now.
A stray dog. All right, that's not even up for the question. You knew that, okay? You said you didn't know where the dog was from. You didn't know who owned the dog. Both of those are lies, okay? And that interferes with us being able to do our job,
Yes,
which
sir.
has a lot to do with protecting your son.
The summons orders Angelina to appear in court for obstructing their investigation, but they're about to learn she's been hiding something far worse. Adding to their concerns, deputies had received reports of shouting at this residence during the past week.
My daughter thought it was funny to sneak around the house and hide from us.
Okay, so you guys were yelling around looking for your daughter. Okay.
And then the day prior, my kids locked my dog up in a storage, and I thought maybe he got out.
Okay, so you were yelling looking for a dog. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I just want to make sure because we'd heard that there was a lot of yelling going on, and now all of a sudden there's a dog bite. So we just
And I went and I talked to the mayor.
okay.
Once they step inside the home, deputies find chilling evidence that doesn't match the story they've been told. A blood-stained chair, a rope, and a child's hoodie stained with blood. While it's clear something far more sinister has taken place here, deputies reluctantly leave the property with no dog and no clear answers for what truly happened to the child. The decision is then made to head to the hospital and try to speak with the boy himself. Before they leave, his sister has one more question for deputies.
Wolf stitches?
I think so. I don't know though.
I saw blood on the carpet.
Yeah, it looks like you have a little blood on you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Were you helping?
yeah.
Thank you for helping him.
I was trying to.
I know,
but
it's
I
hard.
didn't make it in time.
It's okay. You tried your best. That's all that matters, okay? Thank you for helping. You did a good job, all right?
Five?
High five.
What a sweet kid. That poor girl.
Thank you.
At the hospital, Dylan has remained by the side of the recovering 6-year-old, a child who, against all odds, survived the attack. What the boy reveals next changes everything.
So, what was happening?
Those handcuffs, those medals, those metal ones, and those black ones, and those pink ones.
Yeah?
And I was getting the feet and hands on.
You were handcuffed? Did you do it, or did they do it?
I was acting up.
And they handcuffed you? Okay.
Yeah.
Where did they put the cuffs at?
My hands and my feet.
So when the dog came and grabbed you, was it barking or growling or
No, it just jumped on my neck and wouldn't let go.
and wouldn't let go?
Yeah. And then my dad was screaming, and then he came running in.
Yeah.
And then the
Wait. This dog attacked this kid when it had handcuffs on its hands and feet? I hope I heard that wrong. I'm not gonna say
on my
nothing.
neck. And then I was outside, laying down on my daddy, and my sister came out and was screaming.
Uh-huh. Did the policeman help you?
Yeah.
Did he help you? That's awesome.
And then the ambulance came after the police officer.
And they helped you?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is heartbreaking. Those people are real life scumbags.
I'm sorry, buddy, if I cry here.
Yeah.
It's
because the dog doesn't like
tell
me
him
to
that it's
cry.
okay to have big emotions, right?
I'm really sorry this happened to you, bud. I promise you, I will. I'm going to.
He made the cop cry. That just tells me this is heartbreaking. I mean, this is one of the toughest kids I've ever seen before. It's I don't know, dude. It's super sad, man. I can't believe little kids got to go through this stuff.
The people who did this will get in trouble. Okay.
Even big guys have emotions.
As a dad, I'm really sorry, bud. I'm really sorry that happened to you. I'm gonna be right back in here, bud. We're gonna pause this for a second.
The interview leaves the deputy in tears, but the full scope of the tragedy has yet to be fully uncovered. When Angelina arrives at the hospital, the deputy tries to question her, but she tells him.
See, that's one side people don't see. They don't realize this stuff affects cops. Cops have kids too. You think cops like to see this kind of stuff? You think they can't just picture their own children being in this situation? Right? Probably not, 'cause they don't have tweaker parents, but you know what I'm saying. This shit's terrifying, man. It's sad.
She did nothing wrong and wants to be left alone. She also says her uncle has returned to the house, only the dog wasn't with him. A deputy who is familiar with her uncle, 47-year-old Robert Bobby Mikulski Jr., arrives in the middle of the night to find out what happened to the Pitbull.
I was going to hold on to him, but when I pulled over to Smith Woods because I stopped at Oliversburg to get water, I had no bucket of water. I had to get water. I pulled in the gravel road where I was in the shade. I got out. I was trying to get him water.
Let me guess, he took off.
Deer took off with the deer.
What after I did?
Bobby offers to let the deputy inside, but he declines. The next day, investigators return with a search warrant, hoping
What a coincidence. The dog's gone. Weird.
to find the handcuffs the young boy described. They'll soon find far more than they expected, but not without pushback from Angelina.
I have a search warrant for your house.
I need to see it.
Where's Mark?
I need to see that warrant. Because this ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I didn't even know y'all were coming.
Yeah, put her in
I
prison.
need to take all the, like, 2 or 3 of you and please step back. I'm going to be as nice as I can with you, as cooperative as I can. Because at the end of the day, this has done.
Nobody cares what you think, right? You know they don't give two shits what you think. At this point, it's about the kid, and we don't care. Nobody cares. Cops don't care. People at home don't care. Nobody cares, okay? They can kick those windows in and throw you off the front porch, and nobody watching this video will care.
Angelina fights to keep control, but soon learns this will not go her way.
Can you come down here for us, then?
Can y'all back up?
No, we have a
I've
search
got
warrant.
severe PTSD. And
Maybe
that's
you come down here,
enough.
okay? Either come down or we're going to bring you down.
Please don't touch me. Listen, please
We're going
move.
to detain you.
Please do no, because he's going to run and I have no reason to detain
We're going
him.
to detain you, so come down here.
I need to make a phone call.
Ma'am, you're gonna get detained. You need to
Your
step
dog-
off the
is your
porch.
dog going to bite me?
Yes, it's why I
Then come
asked
down
you
here.
to move.
You're going to get detained. Come down here.
You're not going to get a chain. Slayer, sit. I need to call my mom. I want to know why. Please don't touch me. I didn't do it. No.
Sheriff's office. Step outside, sheriff's office. Who else is here? Who else is here? Okay.
All right, Bobby, come on with me, buddy. I'm just gonna guide you out, okay? I'm just grabbing your wrist.
There's nothing on me.
You're good. Okay. Wanna grab your wrist, Bobby?
Go ahead.
I got one more public announcement. Stay off drugs, okay? Don't do drugs, kids. You'll hear me say that a lot watching these videos.
Bobby, I'm gonna grab your wrist, okay, bud? Just gonna guide you out, okay?
Deputies are careful with Bobby, as a propane explosion years ago left him scarred and disabled. But once they realize the pit bull has now mysteriously returned to the house, Bobby begins to resist.
Don't start this shit. Sit down. Hear me? Come over here. Okay, keep going. And sit down.
Stop.
Sit down.
Are
Sit.
you my father?
Sit.
I'm a f***ing handicapped man. What do you think I'm gonna do?
I'll put you in a...
That's exactly the point. So why are you acting tough? You can't even defend yourself. He can pick you up and drop you on your head in 2 seconds. So shut your mouth and sit down.
Cruiser, if I have to, if you're not going to control yourself. You can either sit here and... Listen to me. You're either going to sit here and be nice, I'm going to put you in the back of a car. Which one do you want? Do you want to sit in the back of a cruiser? I'm trying to get you to just sit down and relax for a few minutes while we do what we need to do.
I've been calm. Can I speak, please? Because I've been real nice about this whole thing, and I've been as compliant as I criminally possible.
No, you have not.
That dog is a special kind of dog. That dog is trained to protect my uncle at all costs.
That's what's going on up there.
And that is what's going on now. The minute he sees Bobby, he is going to stop, and you're going to be able to gain access to him.
If you kill my daughter, it's going to escalate.
Without even talking about anything, we are talking about taking pictures of something.
Okay, well, when you guys showed up, and that's kind of why I asked the questions I originally started asking, and all I asked for all but a couple of y'all just to take a few steps back.
No, we don't.
That's all I had asked you.
The thing is, you don't control this situation right now. We are in control of this. Okay, but you are trying to control everything, and you're not. It's not going to happen.
I'm not trying.
That's the most common thing you see in these videos is the criminals trying to call the shots. That's not how it works.
To control anything.
Yes, you are, by telling us that we need to back up, by telling us what we need to do. That's not how this works.
Mental health issues are a form of my right. That is my right.
Inside, deputies follow the sounds of barking coming from upstairs.
You have a right to be crazy. You're correct.
Yeah.
In jail.
It'd be a shame if they tried to attack one of us. Does it sound angry?
Yeah, it doesn't sound happy about this. Did you check both of these rooms?
Yeah. I take that shield if you're.
Yeah, give me that shield.
Just shoot it.
Here, dog catcher. We need a fire extinguisher is what we need.
Most of the time in situations like this, if the dog's dangerous and did something like that, like the one I was telling you about earlier with my friend, they just shot the dog as soon as they got there. So
Or
they're taking the high road right now, when really they should just shoot it.
taser. Or a shield or a gun or.
Choosing not to approach the animal with lethal force, deputies rely on just a shield and a dog pole as they slowly open the door.
Not here. Other room.
There's a little.
He's stuffed. Oh, he tried to hide it.
The barking leads them to a small cabinet blocked with chairs, which have to be removed one at a time before they can open the door. Using the shield for cover, they work to slip the dog pole around the animal's neck.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't move that yet. Let's see what he does. Hey, buddy. Pole's tightened down. All right.
And I'm a very big dog lover. I love dogs. I love pit bulls. I love all kinds of dogs. So at the end of the day, I'm glad that they don't have to necessarily kill the dog. I just know that when they're dangerous and they've done something, and I'm pretty mad at this pit bull for doing what it did to this 6-year-old, I don't really have any remorse at that point. But I do love me some dogs.
You're probably keep that in front of me. He's gonna go after me. Let everybody know we're coming out with him.
It's okay, man.
Mason, you're okay, baby.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
I'm telling you to back up. I'm giving you order.
No shit, I hear you. That dog's not gonna hurt you. He will hurt you. You guys to protect me. I love you, Mason. Can I hook my goddamn dog?
No.
Can you hold my hand so I can go talk to him through the window?
Yeah, give us a minute. I will let you talk to your dog. Just give us a minute, okay?
I
Cooperate.
don't care about nobody else besides
Okay.
my dog.
I get it, man. I got a dog. I get it.
The pit bull, whose name is Mason, is placed in the back of a squad car, while Bobby feigns ignorance.
He was fine up there. He was barking in the cubbies. That's why we.
To get in a cubby.
He was all in there. Is there another way in there?
No, they're just magnet doors shut. So he must have went in there looking.
Well, there's chairs.
Yeah, he must have just wandered around, accidentally walked into that little cabinet, and the door shut behind him. Dude, I know Bobby didn't do it.
In front of it.
He can climb.
He's saying he was putting the dog up in the attic, but he didn't put him in the cubby. The door was shut. So he thinks he says the dog went in there on its own. I don't know how it went up there because
From
there's
what I've
chairs
heard,
in the
there
way.
have been
There's chairs in the way.
misconceptions and lies this
Oh, yeah.
entire
Well, hey, in 2023, there was a call up here before, and it was involving a dog and him, and he says the dog ran away. That was last year. So you tell me.
Why didn't no one tell me about this one?
The warden explains that Mason will be classified as a dangerous dog and impounded for the duration of the case. Bobby is then allowed one last emotional goodbye.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt me. I love you, buddy. I love you. Please, be good. Please.
While executing the search warrant, deputies find the handcuffs described by the child, along with a set of keys. Deputies ask Bobby about them and are met with a shocking response.
What's the deal with the handcuffs that are sitting on the counter right inside there?
Oh, when the kids start attacking each other, if one's disciplined, the other one will call the other one to them just to attack them for no reason. And all it was just to stop them from leaving and running around the house and do whatever they want. That's all.
The handcuffs were for that?
Because if they keep going down that road, they're going to end up criminals in handcuffs.
Through a series of interviews, deputies will uncover the horrifying truth of what happened to the 6-year-old boy and who is responsible for the attack that nearly ended his life. They begin with his mother, Angelina, who prefers to go by the shortened name, Angel.
Angel, right?
Dude, just look at her, dude. You can look at her and know she should have never had children. And I don't know, how that happens. I don't know, what we could do as a society to keep people from, like that from having kids, but I don't know, man. It's gross and it's sad.
I'm Aaron.
Not being rude, I guess. I'd much rather meet you guys on a different. I'd rather work with you than against you.
Okay, that's what we're here. We're here to
I'm
talk.
scared. All I want to do is.
I know.
So, right when tweakers get into custody, the first thing they normally try and do is they try and become an informant. They try and negotiate. I'll tell you if you let me off, and then I become an informant, and then you guys protect me, and I'll just knock everybody out. I'm not really big on the whole informant thing. I don't like it. But that's how it works, and that's how all these tweakers are. They're all going to try and... I'll tell you the truth if you just give me a break and just make me an informant. That's why she's like, I'd rather work with you than against you. We know.
Just go home to be my service dog. Because I could really use him.
The investigators explain that they need her side of the story and ask her to start from the beginning.
My boyfriend was there. We were all hanging out. We were having a good time. The kids, they're grounded. They got in trouble. My son didn't want to listen outside.
Though she didn't elaborate on why, the 6-year-old was able to explain further.
What were you doing that they had to feel like they wanted to handcuff you?
I wasn't cleaning up nature.
You weren't cleaning up nature? Does that mean dog poop?
Yeah.
The dog pooped in the house and you didn't clean it up?
No, outside because we have dogs inside and outside.
Okay, so you weren't cleaning up, so they brought you inside and handcuffed you.
Yeah,
Okay, who did that?
my mom.
She put both handcuffs on your feet and your hands?
Yeah.
Does he have behavioral problems?
He does.
Okay. What is he?
He's autistic.
Autistic.
So she told on herself in the very beginning when she said, "This is my fault. I feel like this is all my fault." And then she continued to lie about actually what happened, but you could tell the internal guilt immediately came out when she was like, "I think this is my fault." Yeah, it is. You handcuffed your kid and they got attacked by a pit bull in your house. I hope you get at least 30 years in prison.
Okay.
Both of my children.
So it's gotta be rough. I mean,
it is.
so technically, how do you guys discipline?
Normally, it's in a chair, in a room, sitting down, grounded. We'll take TV away, take treats away, take outside away, take anything you can think away. Normal, basic, grounding kid punishment.
Any other types of discipline that you guys use if he gets really out of hand? Like when he throws one of these fits, he throws himself.
So, I know what you're looking for. My uncle had told me that I could use handcuffs.
Okay.
I never thought that there would be anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Especially if he's at risk of hurting himself or somebody else.
As she continues, Angelina explains that her attempts to restrain her son came with challenges.
He was hitting me, kicking me. He tried to bite my boyfriend. And
Dang, he's 6-year-old, dude. I could see how scared you guys must have been. Your boyfriend, he looks terrified in that picture. That must have been the face he made when the 6-year-old confronted him. He was like, "Oh my God, the 6-year-old's here to hurt me. My autistic 6-year-old son is so dangerous." Dude, get over yourself.
it was, he set my son in a chair. And when my boyfriend went to readjust him, my son went to bite. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a mom, I'm sure maybe you're a parent, but biting, most parents, a little pop in the mouth.
She smacked me in the cheek and then my nose and mouth started bleeding.
That was this time, right? It wasn't that you hit somebody's arm, was
In
it?
the cheek. No, I was trying to bite my tail, my mom's boyfriend.
And then that's when she hit you?
Yeah.
But you didn't hit your nose on his arm?
My nose hit him.
Hit him or she hit you? Who hit you? What made your nose bleed?
I don't know. It only happened is my nose started bleeding and my mouth. And I was coughing up blood.
Taylor was also asked about this particular incident.
Did he try to bite you, or did he bite you?
He tried to. He tried to on
But he didn't bite
the
you.
arm. No, and that's when I think he may have hit his nose, and maybe that's how his nose started bleeding. But
Wasn't because Angelina smacked him?
No, she smacked him in the mouth, but it was just she didn't smack him that hard
Why did try to bite you?
because he was trying to get up out of the chair.
It's uncertain whether the nosebleed was caused by Angelina striking him or by his face colliding with Taylor's arm. What is clear, according to his sister, is that the dog was quick to notice.
So Mason smelled the blood and went all the way to the. He took one whiff of the blood and he went like, and then he ran to us and he grabbed his neck, both sides, and then Grandma was trying to get open my mouth, and then she got bit on the whole finger and on whole thumb, and now she has a Band-Aid, and sick now. Now he's okay.
Yeah, he's at the kids' hospital now.
He's up and moving.
The children's grandmother also explains what happened just as the dog attacked, and she tried to intervene.
My grandson's sitting on the floor, and he's crying, and I'm looking at him. The dog's right in front of me, and I'm like, what is that? And I had to take a closer look, and I'm like, Angel, he's got a bloody nose. And then all of a sudden he coughs, and blood pours out of his nose, and I started to panic, and I was like, go get tissue now. And with him choking, I thought he was choking on blood.
That's not good, right?
So the dog's right in front of me, and the dog's turned this way. My grandson's on this side, and he's sitting on the ground, so the head of the dog is level with my grandson. I'm standing up, and as soon as he started to choke, I'm not paying attention to the dog. I go to grab him. The dog spins back the other way, grabs my grandson by the throat, and the next thing I know, I put my hands in his mouth and started holding the dog's jaws and screaming for my brother.
She explains that after she shouted for help, Bobby rushed in with Dylan, the man the children call their father. Dylan explains.
Speaking of, yeah, where is this dude? This is like probably the second time I've seen this dude the whole video.
Explains what he saw next.
When you get there, where is he cuffed? In the front or in the back?
His hands were cuffed behind his back.
His hands were cuffed behind his back?
Yes. This, when I said this kid was literally defenseless, I meant it.
Wow, man. He's alive.
I am shocked that this kid is alive. Because that dog was literally less than 2 centimeters away from his jugular vein, dude.
Fully aware. How was his feet cuffed? Show me the feet. How was his feet cuffed?
They you know how you know how like some prisoners would have the cuffs in between their feet, but they were normal like handcuffs. They were like this.
Yeah.
He was literally like this.
On the floor, laying down.
Yes. When I got in the room, yeah.
Can you show me on the floor what he was like?
He was, when I got on the floor, he was like this. Dog here.
Okay.
Thank you. No problem. Like I told you, nobody's safe. This kid deserves justice.
I hope you mean that.
Oh, I do. As a father, I should have killed that dog myself.
As Dylan directs his fury at the dog, investigators confront Angelina and catch her in yet another lie.
How did the dog end up in the room? Was she like, did she bring the dog in? Was the dog in there?
Loose.
Oh, he's just loose in the house?
Mm-hmm.
But according to her mother and uncle, letting the dog into the room was Angelina's idea, and a dangerous one.
I was in the kitchen until she told me to open the door. I didn't know anything about those handcuffs until I opened that door.
But I know my niece said it was okay, open the door, he can come on in.
The dog can come on in.
Yes.
Mason can come on in. Okay.
And I don't, that's an executive decision by me. They shouldn't have made that decision on their own, because that's my dog. And he's trained to protect me. And they don't understand his triggers or anything like that. I've trained him not to, if there's any kind of fighting, arguing, screaming, he wants it to stop.
Taylor, however, presents a different theory as to why the dog attacked.
I kind of blacked out because I thought he was just licking him at first because the dog's never been aggressive towards him. He's a nanny dog. He's protect kids. What we thought happened was when she went to go pick him up off the floor, he thought she was hurting him. And instead of getting hurt, he got him.
Whatever the reason, during the attack, the child's hands and feet were locked in handcuffs, leaving him utterly defenseless.
Did you see bleeding?
Yes.
Did you see cuffs on him when he was bleeding?
Mommy took them off.
Okay.
And his whole entire face was filled with blood.
Yeah, I saw it.
Still, despite multiple adults seeing the child handcuffed, none of them chose to tell law enforcement once they arrived.
So I asked her, I said,
How was
why
his hands?
in front of him? I asked her, I said, why the is he wearing handcuffs? And he started to choke. And
I believe Grandma here. No, I'm not gonna lie, but even though I probably shouldn't, I believe her. This kind of stuff is so disturbing to me. The fact that they would not tell the cops what happened when they got there, I just can't believe it. They literally were protecting the dog more than the child. That's disgusting.
that's when I went to, and I never got the answer before the dog turned.
When you guys are on the scene not telling us that, is somebody telling you not to say it?
Huh?
Somebody telling you not to tell me about the cuffs?
No, no.
How do we decide to lie?
I don't mind telling you because for one thing, my grandson's going to tell you.
He already did.
Yeah.
But
I didn't understand
Why
why
did
she
you
was
tell
doing
me? Because that changed everything, right?
Yeah.
This morning when I got there. I'm not going to lie to you. I cried when I was interviewing him. It hurt me that bad.
That was the first time I saw her do that. I
Yeah.
swear.
He couldn't defend himself.
Yeah, he couldn't, and that's what I was pissed about.
Even Dylan withheld this information, a puzzling detail given his outrage at seeing the child restrained.
And I had no idea about the handcuffs or anything like that. If I had seen that, I would have lost my mind. I would have straight lost it, dude. So, but I was outside, all of a sudden I heard the commotion. I heard everything go off. I was like, what is going on? So I went into the house, everyone's screaming, and I get into the house, and there it is. I got Angel's mom with her hand in between the dog's jaw and his throat. I see Bobby on the back trying to choke this dog out, and I immediately jumped in and took my hand and crushed this dog's throat, trying to get this dog to release. All the while seeing my son handcuffed and not able to defend himself.
Got a quick story for you. So my buddy was walking his pit bull one day down the road, and there was these two pit bulls in this fenced backyard. They always barked whenever they would walk by. And one day, they just came crashing through the fence. They busted right through the fence. They came running for his dog. They jumped on his dog. Both pit bulls jumped on his pit bull, had his pit bull by the throat. He was kicking those dogs as hard as he could, he said, in the head and the ribs, punching them, elbowing them, doing everything he could. And they didn't bite him, but they wouldn't leave his dog alone, dude. His dog almost died. He had to take his dog to the hospital. It was a big thing. But these things came right through the fence, dude. So pit bulls are no joke. Like he said, he did everything he could to stop it, dude. You're lucky to even get him off, you know?
And the more I think about that, the more I just get so pissed off and enraged that why the you put handcuffs on this 6-year-old boy?
Okay.
Because he was defenseless. He had no way to defend himself. None.
And I hope Dylan's not playing stupid. I hope Dad's being genuine right now.
Why did you lie to me?
Because I was protecting Angel at the time.
Did anybody tell you to do that?
No, I did it on my own. And knowing now...
Okay, so, dude, so these tweakers are all defending the dog. Now, instead of a dad defending his own child, who literally just got almost murdered by a dog, he's protecting the tweaker chick. This is insane, dude. You guys can all ride.
That was the wrong thing to do.
Your setup. Burdened by guilt, Dylan will soon reveal even more details he has kept hidden until now. Before he does, as questioning of Angelina continues, she makes a stunning admission about her use of the handcuffs.
My daughter, and when I use them on my daughter, she's got a nasty habit of wholeheartedly punching herself in the face. My daughter at one point is recommended to wear a helmet. So.
How many times?
99% chance that they were born addicts. Okay? So.
You had to use them on your daughter?
Once, personally, once.
When they ask the 7-year-old girl herself, her answer leaves the deputy in disbelief.
Can I ask you something? Have you ever seen anything that looks like these?
Yes.
Where have you seen these before?
I know how to use them.
Why do you? I mean, ask you how you. Why do you know how to use them?
So watch.
Okay. Yeah.
Like this.
Okay. Yeah. But how do you know that?
My other mom did it before to me.
Put it on you? Or like that on the back?
The silver ones.
The silver ones like these?
Mm-hmm.
So you had handcuffs put on you before?
Yeah. Other moms.
Which other mom?
Angel.
Angel? When did she do that to you?
When I was grounded.
So it sounds like, these dirtbag family lost these kids, and that more than likely, they're with like a decent foster family now, and then probably have to, by a court order, give a little bit of visitation to the tweaker parents, right? And so, And that's how this stuff happens. That's why, like, if a chick like this loses her kids, nah, they're gone. They're gone. You don't give them, oh, let's just slowly reintroduce them back to their mom. No, no, they lost their kid. You know what I mean? I understand that kids need to see their moms and shit, and I understand that there is going to be certain exceptions and situations where people really have changed their life. But you can look at her and you can tell she hasn't. So that kid, those kids should not be going to her house ever. CPS.
When you were grounded?
I got my hope in doing it, even the couple of times I did, it was in hopes that maybe when she's older, she doesn't end up in jail, in trouble.
So the cuffs aren't only just to restrain him, it's like a deterrence from being arrested by like us. Is that what you're like?
That was the hope. And they were never even as tight as like you guys put them on. They could pretty much almost slip their wrists out. There has been times where my kids have laughed and it's a game. It's a game.
But they know it's like discipline, right?
Yes.
They know they're in trouble.
Well, we hope.
Yeah, but okay.
The thing with autism is they don't process like we do.
Mm-hmm.
They process things differently. So being handcuffed to them, they think it's funny.
Yeah.
They know it's supposed to be a punishment, but it's funny.
Yeah.
But the investigators aren't laughing. Based on the rope found at the crime scene and the children's own account, it appears as though...
Yeah, I don't know if you can see my face for the last 20 minutes, but I don't think it's funny either.
More than just handcuffs were used to restrain them.
Have you ever been tied to a chair? You have? Who tied you to a chair?
Angel.
Angel? Yes. When were you tied to a chair, do you remember?
That was like a few days ago
Yeah.
when I was grounded.
Were you scared?
My arms was complete. Like up here.
Yeah?
Both sides was left.
How did she tie you around the chair?
So she tied me to a chair. Like she wrapped me around.
Your arms around?
Both sides. Like together.
Like this? Like, sort of like this?
No. I was like
this?
Yes.
Like this?
Hmm?
And then they wrapped us. Did they wrap her?
No. Not like this.
Okay.
Or this. I was sitting with my legs like this, and she was wrapping me around to my arms. My hands was on my lap, and she was wrapping me around.
Did it hurt?
Yes, but it was rubbing on my skin.
Were you crying?
I was saying, let me go.
The presence of the rope at the crime scene raises the possibility it might have been intended to secure the handcuffed 6-year-old to the chair before his attack.
Did they tell you they were going to tie you up with that rope?
No, I just hold them.
Who was holding it?
To tie.
Is anybody holding it when they said that?
Terry is mommy's boyfriend.
Did you hold him down like while Angelina put him in handcuffs?
No.
Or did your sister use it?
He sat there.
He just let her put him on?
Yeah, because it wasn't the first time.
So he just knew.
He knew that's the punishment.
And it was hands and feet, right?
Taylor, you need to be locked up too, buddy. Just because you're a little beta doesn't mean that you don't belong in prison, bro. You belong there too.
He didn't fight it. He sat. He sat there.
Did you ever have any conversation with Angel that it might be inappropriate to handcuff a 6-year-old autistic child behind the back?
Yeah, it's wrong. I felt bad. I really did. I can't discipline the kids. I got told by the
That's why I called you a beta.
guardian and her, I don't discipline those kids.
But you did say that you held him down in the chair, held his head back while he's handcuffed behind his back. That sounds to me like you're assisting the discipline.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to be going to the county jail tonight, Ashland County. Okay. So let's walk over here, okay?
As Angelina faces the reality of her own imminent arrest, panic sets in.
I'm staying here, ain't I? Why?
We can't, listen.
How long am I gonna be here?
Hey, listen to me. We're just detectives. Okay, it's our job to talk to you, but we can't make those decisions.
Who does?
Prosecutors and judges.
I can't. You guys don't understand how bad this is gonna get. I have really bad mental health issues.
They will accommodate you.
I won't eat.
It's not.
We don't care. We don't care. Anything that happens to you from here on out, you deserve. We don't
It's
care.
not like big bad jail where officers are throwing you around. I mean, it's a
Poor
nice
me.
jail.
I won't eat. I can't eat.
Good.
I need my dog.
But unfortunately for Angelina, jail regulations do not allow comfort animals. Before they go, investigators finally remember to ask her about the use of ropes.
Was there ever, ropes used either? Or was it just cuffs?
As a game.
How often did you use the rope?
Once, and it, like I just said to you, it was
Okay.
we were just playing.
Was it on Saturday? No. Who usually used the rope?
I did, and it was
It's just a game.
I was playing with my kid, yeah.
However, Dylan discloses he once received Snapchat evidence pointing to a darker truth and faces backlash for not coming forward sooner.
So tell me about this Snapchat.
She sent me this snap of tied it to a chair, explaining the rope. Because that hit me on the way here because you asked me about it.
Okay.
And I ripped her head off about it. Like, why the is my daughter tied to a chair?
Did she say what?
Because she wasn't listening. She was acting out. She wasn't listening. But that doesn't give you...
In this picture, was she crying? Did the
It was a video. She wasn't crying or anything. She was just sitting there with her head down. It was a video. It wasn't just a picture. It was a video. And I wish I would have saved it.
What?
Yeah, of course. But I'm sure you deleted it on purpose. And not only that, you knew what was going on this whole damn time. Okay? You just admitted it. And you didn't do anything to protect your daughter. You're protecting Angel, as a matter of fact.
Tell me then.
I should have. Honestly, right in thinking back on it, these past few days, I should have.
Here's the thing, man. I got there and I was trying to help.
I know
I
you
told
were.
you that.
You were trying to help.
And if I would have known that right then, do you think this would have been waiting till now?
No.
You think that kid would have got his justice on Saturday?
He would have got his justice then and there. And I'm really kicking myself in the ass for that. It's like, dude.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
He deserves the justice.
Exactly. He deserves that justice, man.
While being held behind bars, Angelina calls her mother and places the blame for the entire incident solely on one person's shoulders.
I can't believe your brother did this to me. I didn't know. I was listening to my uncle. He was the first I ever got cut from my kid.
He was?
Yes.
Bobby?
Yes. Bobby was the first one to do it, and I thought it was okay. And he almost killed my son. And now I'm being punished.
Oh, God, Angel. Why didn't you tell me he was doing all this? I would have jerked you all out of that house immediately.
I didn't know it was wrong.
You didn't know handcuffing your 6-year-old kid to a chair and then tying your other daughter up with ropes. You didn't know that was wrong, huh? You were like, I thought that's how every parent disciplined their kids. We don't have them stand in the corner anymore. You are something else.
Bobby's done to me. Bobby doesn't have a sister anymore. You abuse my children. You abuse my grandchildren. Take me on. I'm the one you hate. Bring it. Don't take it out on my grandchildren and my children. You.
It was a mistake.
It may have been, but the way the courts are looking at it is you're an adult. And that's why you're being held responsible like him.
And people think I would actually hurt my son on purpose. If I would never.
Well, you gotta understand how it looks.
I know, but it's not.
It looks like Grandma here is the only person that has like a decent head on her shoulders. Like I said, you can tell she's been through the ringer and back like 80 times. But she definitely is the only one here that seems to be speaking any kind of common sense.
During questioning, Bobby admitted the handcuffs were his. However, he denies ever putting them on the children himself, reminding them he has missing fingers from the propane explosion that left him disabled.
But obviously you knew that she was using that as discipline. Okay.
But her kids were kind of.
Did you ever try to stop her from doing it?
No, I don't like conflict or arguing.
So he's going to lie here, but the truth is he actually is the one that had the handcuffs. He's the one that told her about the idea. I do believe that Angel is the one that was handcuffing them. I think everyone was probably involved. I think the boyfriend was helping, like he admitted. I think everybody's got a little play in this, but Bobby is the one that gave her the handcuffs and told her to do it. So he can play stupid. Oh, I'm disabled or whatever. You dumbass. You already told him it was your handcuffs, and you already said that, it was a good way to discipline the kids, right? So I don't care if you did it or not. This is all your idea. You're as guilty as she is.
Okay. If the children were to say that you had handcuffed them, would they be lying?
Yeah, why? I can't take screaming or conflict.
During the victim's interview, investigators asked directly about his great-uncle's involvement.
Have you ever been handcuffed before like that?
Yes.
When?
A lot of times.
A lot of times, huh? Your mom and Taylor's always done it? Did Uncle Bobby ever cuff you?
No.
No?
As Angelina continues to share details of the case, Taylor asked to speak with detectives one more time. Taylor, who is transgender, has been housed in the same jail as Angelina.
Why is it you want to speak to us?
Because I haven't been able to get my side out. And from all the other females talking in here is what she's telling them. It's like, all I say is, no, that's not what happened. No, that's not what happened. And it just frustrates me because I don't know if she is saying it because it's talk. Everybody talks,
Taylor shares a written confession.
Well, that would explain the beta comment I made earlier, right?
Admitting to helping Angelina cuff the victim's feet, as well as holding him down in the chair. According to the confession, the two received no help in this from Bobby. Investigators showed Taylor the Snapchat video of the boy's sister tied to a chair. Taylor denies ever seeing it before, but admits to seeing this done to the young girl in person on at least one occasion.
And along with her being cuffed to that, she had a rope around her, and it was like, there was the bar right here that had the legs on it, okay? And it was like, almost like a noose, how a noose is made, and then it came like up and like around, and it like wrapped around the chair, around the rods.
You understand how messed up that is?
No, yeah, I do.
I'm not being mean, but you did nothing about it. Am I right?
Yeah.
And that's my thing. I really do think Taylor probably did feel bad. I could kind of see it, but you never helped. You never did anything. You never told her not to do it. Matter of fact, you assisted, so you can feel bad all you want. You need to step in when you're trying to help a kid, man. That's crazy. You'd rather help abuse a kid than help the kid out.
You didn't discuss this with anybody when you're seeing, quote, stepdaughter tied to a chair? You didn't say what the hell to anyone? That's what I'm asking that
I didn't
question.
say nothing, no. I thought about it, yeah. I didn't.
You walk into a room with your stepdaughter that you know.
Up, I know.
She's tied to a chair for the first time you've ever heard of this, seen this, anything, and you do nothing?
I know it's up.
Yeah, that's the words I would use.
Though by all accounts, Bobby didn't restrain the child, he did lie to law enforcement and took steps to conceal the dog, Mason.
Please tell the attorney I want him.
I am going to. I didn't know anybody was able to pick him up.
Because he says you don't know if I'm going to prison or not. I hope not, but I guarantee the dog warden that's never going to happen again in my watch. I guarantee it. I'll never let anybody watch him without me. But he's a good boy. He don't deserve to be destroyed.
Bobby ultimately admitted that the night he returned home without his dog, he lied about it getting loose after chasing the deer. In reality, he left the dog with a friend, who later told police he had no idea the dog had bit anyone. or he wouldn't have allowed it to stay. According to the investigating deputy, Robert is an irresponsible dog owner, and his behavior put others at risk of serious physical harm.
Honestly, I did not do nothing wrong, besides taking my dog from the scene.
According to a press release provided by the Ashland County Sheriff's Office, the Pitbull was taken into custody to be housed as a vicious dog. 47-year-old Robert Bobby Mikulski Jr. was ordered no contact with minors and prohibited from owning any animals, including dogs. After pleading not guilty, he was tried on 7 felony charges and ultimately convicted on 3, 2 counts of complicity in the commission of endangering children and 1 count of tampering with evidence. He was acquitted on the remaining 4 charges. On July 21, 2025, Bobby was sentenced to 9 years in prison, with 337 days of credit for time served. He appealed his sentence in August of 2025. Despite confessing to complicity, Taylor's recorded jail calls reveal a refusal to accept responsibility for what happened to the child.
No matter what I said, she was going to do it anyways. Yeah. So how was that my fault? Just because I was there and witnessed it?
29-year-old Taylor Desiree Marvin Brown first pleaded not guilty, but later changed the plea to guilty on 1 count of obstructing justice and 3 counts of complicity in the commission of an offense. On July 14, 2025, Taylor was sentenced to 10 to 15 years in prison, plus 2 to 5 years of post-release control. With her own judgment closing in, Angelina grasped at the possibility of receiving lesser charges.
I don't see these charges sticking. Not with it not being my dog, my cuff. Nothing was personally mine. I'm not saying I did nothing wrong, but at the same time, I didn't know.
That's what I was worried about, because you want...
God, I'm so scared she's only going to get like 5 or 10 years. And trust me, I know 5 or 10 years is a decent amount of time, but like, for what she was doing, she needs 30 at least. At least, dude. Don't put her back out there. Don't put her around other kids.
Aren't really taking accountability for your part.
I'll take account. I have. I can't go to prison now. I can barely do jail.
Before her fate is decided, Angelina poses a final question to her mother about her 6-year-old son.
Is his smile back?
Sitting there. It's a little crooked with the nerve damage.
That baby's always had a very, very pretty smile. That little boy's smile will light up any room. Just like mine once did. Baby's got my smile before the world took it from me.
According to a press release from the Ashland County prosecuting attorney, the 6-year-old boy has fully recovered.
Drugs took it from you.
From his physical injuries. It also states that he and his sister are residing together in the care of a legal custodian, where they're receiving appropriate support and protection. 28-year-old Angelina Williams initially pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. After undergoing a psychiatric evaluation, however, she was found competent to stand trial. She later changed her plea to guilty of kidnapping, 4 counts of endangering children, obstructing justice, and possessing criminal tools. On June 30, 2025, Angelina was sentenced to 19 to 23 and a half years in prison, plus 48 months, with 316 days credited for time.
Okay, so that's not bad. They kind of met me in the middle, you know what I'm saying? They realized that this was as bad as I did. They weren't going to just let her get off with a slap on the wrist because, dude, you guys all need to be in prison forever. The way you guys were treating them little kids, dude, I don't care. Throw the key away. I don't care. That's nuts that you guys are such bad people.
Time served, and an additional 2 to 5 years of post-release control. Neither Dylan nor the children's grandmother were charged with any crimes related to this incident. If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light.
All right, so big shout out to Explore With Us. They have a great YouTube channel. You can see how well they do their videos. They do lots of research. They show you all the updates. It's great. I love their channel. Definitely one of my favorites. So shout out to them. Go follow EWU. But this was by far one of the most infuriating videos I've ever reacted to. I swear halfway through this thing I had already lost my mind. I was getting just more mad the more it went on because these cute little kids, man. That little dude's tough, man. The little girl, very smart and bright. Like, they were doing their best just to survive in that world. And these people were just scumbags. And to be honest with you, this is alleged, but more than likely they were handcuffing them to go do drugs and stuff like that. They probably weren't even in the room when he got attacked. It's sad, man. So we'll never know the full story, but we do know these bad guys got caught and they got locked up, and that's what we want. So make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Peace.